memasuki acara yang pertama, yaitu pembukaan, mari kita buka acara pada siang hari ini dengan membaca basmalah bersama-sama. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Selanjutnya, kita masuk ke inti acara, yaitu kode. Sebelumnya, di sini saya akan menjelaskan sedikit tentang apa itu kode. Kode atau Kuliah Umum Teknologi Informasi Unisa Yogyakarta yang dilaksanakan setiap bulannya. Kegiatan ini menghadirkan narasumber dari akademisi maupun praktisi dari dalam maupun luar negeri. Pada hari ini, kami melaksanakan kode 4 internasional dengan topik How Social Media Causes Information Leakage and How It Can Affect Your Organization, yang akan dipandu oleh Nurul Taskia Adam sebagai moderator. Kepada Saudari Nurul Taskia dengan hormat dipersilahkan.
Baik, thank you Regina. Am I audioable?
Yes.
Good morning,
Yes.
good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nurul Taskia Adam, and I will be your moderator for today's KODE 4 session. This session will be divided into 2 parts, a 1-hour presentation followed by a 30-minute discussion. Before we get started, I would like to remind everyone of the following ground rules. First, give full attention in class, mute your microphone when you're not talking, keep your camera on, turn on the CC feature on Meet if needed, use raise hand or chat to ask questions, make this room a safe place to learn and share. Okay. Now, I would like to introduce our speaker for today. Dr. Zahian is a senior lecturer at University Malaysia, Pahang Al Sultan Abdullah. She has a PhD in computer science from University Science Malaysia. Dr. Zahian is also a Huawei Certified Network Associate, Routing and Switching, a Certified Internetworks Professional IPv6, CIPv6, and a member of the Malaysia Board of Technologies, MBOT. She is also an active researcher and has published numerous papers in top science academic journals and conferences indexed in Scopus. And we are confident that Dr. Zahian will provide us with a valuable and informative presentation today on the topic of how social media causes information leakage and how it can affect your organization. Without further ado, please welcome Dr. Zahian binti Ismail. The time and mic are yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Taskia, for your kind introduction. Okay, semua boleh dengar ya suara saya jelas? Okay, so untuk hari ini saya mohon sebab saya punya my presentation actually dia mix up with language Malay, bahasa and English. So I hope this okay. And then I hope that we can have a two-way session. Okay, it is not just one way. And then you can give your response, you can add your opinion, and then you can ask question. Okay, so two-way communication. Okay, so it is a bit challenging when we have our lecture during noon. So okay, try to bear with me for this couple of hours. Okay, 1.5 hours. Okay, so this is the topic that I'm going to share with you today. Saya bukanlah the expert actually, but I know something and I want to share. I would like to share with all of you. If you want to add something, you are welcome to do so. All right, so I will share my screen. Right, can you see my screen right now? It's like okay, good. All right. Okay. This is the title, the topic for today, which is social media. the information leakage and how this information leakage can give impact to your organization. Okay, so Tazkia already gave some introduction about myself. Okay, I'm Zahian. My name is Zahian. Currently, I'm a staff at University Malaysia Pahang. So also known currently, they changed the name to University Malaysia Pahang, Al Sultan Abdullah. So that is the name for that university. I'm working under Faculty of Computing, and then under Faculty of Computing, they have several departments. One of the department is a cybersecurity department. So that one is a new department. Okay. I've been teaching, I've been in academia more than 10 years, but for University Malaysia Pahang, it is only for less than 3 years, okay, just 2.5 years. Previously, at UITM, so I believe one of your collaborator, UNISA collaborator also they have collaboration with UITM, okay. Okay, without further ado, let's look at what we are going to talk about today. So this is the outline for today's presentation. So some introduction. Okay, so of course, before we jump into the social media, the impact, the attack, so we have to at least have some brief introduction, some knowledge about what is actually social media. Apa itu social media? Okay, what is the definition of the social media? And then later on, we are going to see the penetration, okay, social media penetration, especially in the context of Malaysia and Indonesia. Okay, and then attack on social media. So this is the topics for today, the highlight for today, attack on social media and the impact. And then if we have some times, maybe we can have a look briefly on the acts that related to the social media. So this one, I just want to share with you about the act that we have in Malaysia to cater the problems or to prevent the attacks in social media, okay, in Malaysia. Okay, so as an introduction, all right, before we start, this is just a simple quiz. Okay, this is some logos of the social media. Can you recognize these logos? Can you recognize these logos here?
Yes.
Okay. How many of you? More than 5. You can identify more than 5. More than 5?
Yes.
Okay. So for example, here we have this one, Facebook, Skype, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, okay, Tumblr, Twitter, Pinterest, and so on. So this is the example of social media. There's a lot more, but I'm not familiar with. Maybe some of you are also familiar with this one. Okay, but usually we use this one like Facebook, okay, Twitter, YouTube. So this is what we are familiar with, the social media. Okay, next. Okay, top 10 social media. So can we have a guess? Social media, which social media have the highest one under top 10? What is the top rank for social media? Can we have a guess?
Instagram, maybe.
Instagram, okay. And how about the rest? Can we have from Zubar? Zubar, ada tak?
Ada.
Okay, so Zubar, in your opinion, which social media is the highest one? Number 1.
Nggak tahu, Cok. Punya aku masih.
No idea. Okay. So can we have a Putri Molantong? Any idea? What is the number one social media?
Yang paling banyak digunakan ya.
Number one, ya, paling banyak user. Sorry. The most have most user,
Banyak
active
pengguna.
user.
Ya. Ini ada Putri Molantok, mungkin bisa dijawab.
Mau dicoba? Tak tahu, no idea. Okay, let's see. Kita boleh cuba tengok ya. Okay, this is the next one. What I supposed to. Okay, slide share. Okay, this is from the statistics from top apps worldwide. Okay, so if you look at this area, monthly active user, so this is for the first quarter of 2023, we have Facebook as a number one. Okay, so this is the have most active user monthly for the first quarter of this year. Okay, and then follows by WhatsApp, Instagram, and so on. Okay, then for the downloads, downloads, the top one is TikTok, and then for the consumer spend, it is on the TikTok. Okay, and then I think early this month, I heard this news that the TikTok shop has been closed in Indonesia. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you feel about that? For someone yang tak membeli di TikTok shop mungkin tidak merasa, tapi kami di Malaysia juga ada rasa ketakutan itu mungkin nanti akan ditutup juga di Malaysia, tak tahu. Tapi it is very convenient one actually, TikTok. Previously Shopee is my top application lah. I always use Shopee, but after TikTok shop saya pun menggunakan TikTok shop. So until sekarang memang even di Malaysia pun ada uru-uru jugalah berkaitan isu ni, okay, about TikTok shop. So but we see later lah macam mana. Harapnya tidak ditutup. Okay, alright. So this is the top application for social media based on monthly active user, based on the consumer spends, and based on the number of downloads. Okay, then move to the next one. Okay, evolution. We can see daripada tahun 2002, saya tak pasti. I guess all of you mostly you are millennial kids lah, 2000 Y2K. Okay, I'm not sure whether you have used Friendster before. Okay, tapi saya adalah generasi Y, Gen Y. Okay, so I have opportunity to use Friendster. So Friendster 202. Adakah yang pernah menggunakan Friendster di sini?
Belum, cikgu.
Belum, okay. Alright, so sebab dia 2002 so I guess you don't have this opportunity lah, that opportunity to use Friendster sebab dia, this is 2002. Maybe some of you not born yet at that time, 2002 Okay, so LinkedIn, we have LinkedIn for mostly for academic purpose, and then this one, MySpace, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter and WhatsApp, Instagram and TikTok. Look at the kalau lihat di sini tahun 2009 kita ada this one WhatsApp. Walaupun WhatsApp tahun 2009, tapi penggunaan dia yang secara meluas bermula tahun saya rasa 2013, 2014. Penggunaan dia secara meluas untuk ni. Then this evolution, we can see the difference of how we work actually. Okay, for example, pada 2010, 2011 dan I think 10 years back, Facebook ni dalam organisasi, dalam universiti saya dulu tak dibenarkan. Memang telah diblok terus penggunaan Facebook dalam kampus. Tak boleh buka langsung the link. Okay, because at that time they think that by using the social media, it will slow down the productivity. But currently the pattern nowadays, okay, sebab kita pun sekarang instead of we have untuk organisation, if we have kita dah kurang sikit penggunaan. Sometimes organisation dia tak ada pun website, tapi dia ada Facebook page. Okay, so that is how people started to accept social media as one of the platform, okay, untuk dia punya organisasi, okay, to tell people about the information about their organisation. Okay, so during that time, WhatsApp, kita boleh nampak perbezaan pada waktu sebelum WhatsApp and after WhatsApp, especially dalam konteks akademia in campus. Student pada waktu tersebut, bila selepas waktu office hour 5-6, okay, memang habis, tak ada langsung soal kerja. Tetapi sekarang dengan adanya WhatsApp, seems like we work 24 hours, macam bekerja setiap masa sebab message keep coming in. Pagi, okay, students pattern dia adalah dia aktif pada waktu tengah malam membawa ke pagi. Waktu itu kita sebagai orang yang dah dewasa memang kebanyakannya dah tidur lah. For students that is masa dia aktif, so banyak masa dia akan send message during that time. So dia akan jadi in term of kita punya social life pun akan affected juga. Okay, so that is evolution of media, the social media, starting from 2002, 2016. That is modern social media lah. But guess what? So this is my social media during my time. So this is consider the best one that we have during that time lah. Saya tak tahu siapa yang pernah menggunakan, kalau ada some of you dalam this group yang pernah menggunakan MIRC. So this is during 2000 lah. Okay, 2000, we call it MIRC. So this is very basic one. You just type the text and so on. Cannot put the image and so on. Okay, so this is very basic one. During that time, so this is our social media. Okay, to get connected from people not from your location, you can connect to other people also. Okay. So far so good. Can I continue? Boleh follow ke? Can you follow? Saya kena sentiasa tanya ni sebab boleh Good Alright,
Yes,
so
very
I will continue. Okay, the definition. Kita lihat what is actually social media. So this is definition. This definition is from Dewan Bahasa, so it is in Bahasa. So if I divide the definition, kalau saya bahagikan definisi media, so what is media? So media adalah alat perantara komunikasi atau perhubungan. So throughout the time, media itu berubah. Starting kalau kita lihat tahun 1960-an, 70-an, sampailah sekarang media itu berubah. Kalau dulu berita dihantar melalui, for example, we have telegram. Okay, lepas tu kita ada surat. Lepas tu kita ada landline telefon. Okay, telefon yang menggunakan landline. Then nowadays we have mobile phone. So that is the media. Media yang kita ada tu berubah sejajar dengan waktu. Okay. And then look at the definition of social. Okay, social itu adalah perihal kemasyarakatan dan pergaulan. So we know that human being, they are a social creature. Manusia itu adalah makhluk sosial. Sama ada, sometimes we see that people face to face, they are not that kita katakan mesra, they don't talk much, but on social media, okay, they are very active. Okay, that is to show the importance of, if you say human, they will dia akan bergaul lah. Okay, dia akan bersosial. Okay, and then if we combine media social, so this is the definition. Okay, so I will focus on media social. This is definition from different resources. Ada daripada Encyclopedia, Oxford, Wikipedia dan juga Merriam-Webster. So see at the different colours, saya telah klasifikasikan term-term tertentu dalam color yang sama. So if you look at the first one, the red color, okay, so social media basically it is a technology. It's a technology. So website and application also a technology. Okay, so it is a technology. And then look at the green one, okay, the word rangkaian, network. So the idea of social media is to get people connected. Kalau aplikasi yang tidak membuatkan ada connection, itu bukan social media. Okay, the keyword is connected through network. Okay, rangkaian. And then look at the blue one. Okay, so what we shared on social media? Okay, idea. So we have idea, you have your own opinion. So you want to put some contents on social media and you want to share with your friends. Okay, and then you want to show what is your interest. Okay, and then find other people with the same interest, and then to share your personal thought. Okay, your personal expression, your ideology. So that is what you share online, okay, through the social media. Okay, saya harap the terms is clear. What is social media? Can we consider email as a social media? For example, Gmail. Okay, based on this definition, so we can consider email also as a part of social media. Okay. All right. So far, so good. Boleh ikut? All right, good. We go to the next one, the penetration. Okay, social media penetration. Okay, this is worldwide, globally. See the pattern, number of active social media users throughout time. So this is in 10 years, starting 2013 until 2023. You can see the pattern is increasing and it will keep increasing. The projection, it will keep increasing. So January 2023, early this year, the number of active social media user in millions is 4760. Okay, for social media user, the active one. Bermaksud di sini dia tak ambil kira lah social media user, they have the account but they are not active. Okay, but this one they only consider the active social media users. Okay, all right. Sorry, this one not active. So sorry, number of social media users, number. Okay, maksudnya it includes the non-active. Okay, social media user. Okay, so this is Malaysia, number of users. This is 2018, this is 2023. So we can see the gaps, 5 years gap. Okay, cuba lihat yang berwarna biru ni is the number of internet user. Okay, in million. And then the orange one is the active social media user. And then if we can relate these two, we can see that the number of internet users 25 millions and active social media user 24 millions. So it indicates that ia menunjukkan bahawa selalunya pengguna internet juga kebanyakannya adalah mempunyai active social media account. Okay, lihat di sebelah kanan pula. Okay, ini tahun 2023, after 5 years. Okay, the number increase, number of populations 33 millions, and then this is internet user 33 millions. Okay, and then the active social media users is 26.8 million. Okay, we can see that if we look at the number to increase and then percentage also increase. Previously, active social media users 75% daripada population. Okay, sekarang tahun 2023, active media social user adalah sebanyak 78.5%. So ada peningkatan dari segi bilangan users tu. So kita boleh kaitkan dengan secara global. Okay, the pattern is increasing. Okay, alright. So this is this is Malaysia and this is from Indonesia. So this one I got the statistic from Global Statistics. Okay, number of internet users in Indonesia is 204.7 millions. Okay, and then the active social media users is 191. So around 5 million yang tidak aktif di social media. So 5 million maybe we can consider bayi ataupun ada yang telah lanjut usianya, okay, memang tidak menggunakan social media. So maybe that 5 million itulah yang belum lagi menjadi active social media users. Okay. Alright. Okay. So this is the activities. If you look at the activity, okay, it all associated with the social media. Okay, jika online, ini adalah aktiviti, 5 activities yang selalu dilakukan online. Okay, text communication. Okay, mostly currently kita lihat menggunakan WhatsApp. Okay, text communication and then social media. Okay, we can watch video. Okay, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and then voice video communications. Okay, via WhatsApp. And then to get information, for example, from Facebook page. Okay, so this is top 5 online activities, especially kalau we can relate it in a social media. Okay, this is the top 3 social media application in the context of Malaysia. So this is in the year 2020. So Facebook is the number 1 application used in Malaysia during 2020. Okay, look at this one. Purata jam penggunaan melayari media sosial. Okay, let's try to see. Okay, this is Indonesia and this is from Malaysia. Okay, 3 jam, lebih kurang sahaja. 3 jam dan 3 jam 23 minit. Okay. Kalau ikut global standard 2 hours 31 minit. Okay, maksudnya kita ini, kita dua negara ini sudah exceed daripada standard global standard, which is 2 hours 31 minutes. Okay, so it is more than we have 3 hours. Okay, usage of media social in a day. Okay, so this is to support the statement. Okay, based on the news. This is from Berita Harian. So in Malaysia, 2 hours 47 minutes, almost 3 hours. Okay, so it is lebih tinggi berbanding purata global, iaitu 2 jam 31 minit. Okay. Alright, I would like to do some simple quiz. Can you scan this one, class point? So I would like to know how many hours per day you use your social media. Okay, you can scan this one. This one only for 25 users because I'm using the free account. Okay, from class point. You can try to scan. Okay, scan this one. And then the class code is 42132. Okay, selepas scan akan masuk ke class point dan perlu masukkan class code iaitu 42132. Sudah masuk ke class point? Okay. Sudah
masuk
scan?
Ayo teman-teman.
Okay, saya nak tengok betul ke? Saya nak dapat feedback.
Bentar, Bu.
Okay, take your time. Scan this code. Okay, so join class point.
Kodenya 42132.
Betul, 42132. Okay, saya start the answer. I'm collecting the response. So, okay, we have 3 responses already. 10 hours per day.
Oh,
Wow.
10 jam.
10 hours. Okay, we have 8. Hampir sehari penuh. Wah. 8 jam. Okay, 3 jam. Okay. 3 to 4 hours. Okay, 4 jam. Setiap waktu. Sebab setiap waktu luang. Okay. 5. 5 hours. Okay. Oh, 5 hours. 2.5. 5 hours. Okay, still waiting for the others. Okay, 10 jam, 8 jam. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, so I guess that's all for the response that we have received. So hanya 1/3 sahaja, only 1/3. Okay, stating that it is around 3 hours or less. The rest, it is more than 3 hours. Okay, so that is the pattern. 3, 5, we have 8, we have 10. Okay, 3. Okay, you can see that 3. Okay. Okay, thank you for responding. Terima kasih. Okay. So we can see here, this is the things. Meaning that kurang separuh daripada responden di sini mengatakan bahawa it is less than 3 hours ataupun 3 hours. Most of them, okay, 4, 5 and so on. Okay. Alright. Ada lagi? 1 to 2, okay, maybe 3, 4. Okay, you can see that. Alright, I will close the submission. Okay. So this is the answer that we have received. Jawapan yang kita terima. So kurang separuh. Kurang separuh stated that around 3 hours. Most of them more than 3 hours. Okay. So okay. So maksudnya secara purata orang lain selalunya mungkin sebab pelajar. Tapi kalau kita lihat, kalau kita tanya responden mungkin daripada kalangan yang bekerja, okay, it will be around that time lah. Usually during 9 to 12. Selepas waktu kerja, waktu malam sebelum tidur 9 ke pukul 12. Itu adalah waktu yang selalu yang akan kita gunakan untuk melayari social media lah. Okay. Okay, thank you for joining the activity. Alright, so kita akan ke seterusnya lah, attack on social media. Okay, I would like to show one video. So I hope this one can play. Saya test dulu. This is anatomy of attack. Macam mana media sosial boleh jadi medium of attack. If I click this one. Okay, hold on. Okay, boleh nampak tak this YouTube channel?
Ya, sudah Ibu.
Boleh So sound okay. Okay, let's see this video. Anatomy of attack. Boleh? Ready? Boleh saya mulakan? Sound okay? Alright, okay.
Well, I'm not really sure what the comma had. That's like some guy in a city types really fast. He's up all night waiting for the password. Not me.
Ibu, suaranya belum masuk. Jadi bisa di-share screen ulang, nanti dicek share sound juga.
Suara dia tak clear ya?
Ya, jadi
Okay.
bisa di stop share screen, kemudian share screen ulang, dicek share sound-nya juga. Jadi biar
Okay, sound
muncul
dia.
juga Ibu.
Sound okay?
Di end share screen. Ibu.
Oh, sudah end share screen. Okay, sekejap.
End share screen dulu.
First di end share screen dulu, Bu. And then share
Okay.
screen again.
Ya.
And share screen dulu. And share screen from Zoom.
Okay, stop. Okay.
Yes.
And then share screen. Di bawah nanti ada centang for share sound.
Okay, share sound. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Share.
Ya.
Okay.
Oke.
Alright. Okay.
How did you decide to become a hacker?
Well, I'm not really sure what it means to become a hacker. That's like some guy in a hoodie who types really fast and stays up all night writing code and cracking passwords. It's not me. I just spy on people and see what makes them click. It's not a bad job.
Mark Hanning, CEO of Qualicart, set to report earnings after their blockbuster IPO.
So you consider this a job?
I put a lot of work into this. I'm not lazy. It takes research to figure out the key players, learn all about them, their families, their friends, what they care about. You have to understand the company's organization. I get a lot of my information from the sales department because they're always so quick and eager. They're hungry. People trust too easily. They don't look at the details. I do. Details matter. That's what I'm good at. It has to look completely believable. It has to look familiar. This is where research is important. It's not some generic piece of spam. It's an email from their boss with their company's signature. It's written in the voice of the boss. It's what he would say if he were writing this.
What about the malware itself? How does that work?
Somebody else out there already wrote all the code that does the actual attack. I'm just using it in the attachment. My skill is in my ability to get a bunch of people to click on that attachment. I always wonder what it's like when the whole thing unfolds on their end, when the panic sets in.
Please leave your message after the beep.
Hey, this is Rajiv in finance. Call me as soon as you get this. Something's up with my laptop. I can't.
Katie, are you on your way into the office? Something's going on with our file servers.
Karen in HR, our benefits dashboard seems really slow. We're getting calls from users on it. Give me a call when you get this. Joining conference now.
Apparently, there's a malware attack targeting our main...
It's ransomware. They're holding us hostage. We're locked out of everything. I can't even check my phone. What about the backup?
That will take days.
We need this fixed now. You pay it. We don't have a choice. We're reporting earnings in 2 hours.
But how do we know that they'll...
pay it. Put every single person on getting us back up and running. That's the only priority now. Okay, it's done. I have the decrypt key. Mark, we have a big problem. The ransomware was just to distract us. They got inside. They got everything. Customer data, financials, everything.
Qualicart is reeling today from the news that hackers have released the personal information of nearly
The
2
Nasdaq
million
closed
customers.
lower today, led by Qualicart, which was down 14% on news that their recent data breach may be far worse than the company
Its stock
originally
fell
acknowledged.
to a new all-time low on news that CEO Mark Hanning is stepping down after what is turning out to be one of the worst breaches of personal information in recent history.
Do you feel bad about releasing the personal information? All the financials? All the money that was lost?
All I did was get the files. I'm not the one that decided to release them. I'm not the one that shorted the stock. Somebody else had their reasons for that. It's above my pay grade. I was paid to do a job, and I did it well. And that's what's expected of anyone, isn't it? Anyway, markets bounce back.
Okay, saya akan I will show back the same video later. Okay, just want to have some discussion based on the video. Okay, so apakah jenis attack tersebut? What kind of attack actually they are facing? Okay, the files has been encrypted and so on. So it is example of the attack, which is ransomware. Okay, pernah dengar tentang ransomware? Okay, ransomware di mana kita punya file, okay, our organization file has been encrypted. Kita tidak boleh access, kita tidak boleh buka. Kalau nak buka the file, okay, kalau you punya computer systems has been attacked by ransomware, all the files will be encrypted, then you can open the file. Then you have to pay several amounts, okay, requested by the attacker. The attacker will request some amount of money for them to give you the key to decrypt the file inside your computer. So that is ransomware. Okay, the attack is ransomware. But they have several methods the attacker used dalam this video. If you look at this video, attacker used several methods, okay, to launch the attack. Nanti selepas saya terangkan, nanti kita lihat balik supaya kita boleh kaitkan yang saya terangkan di sini. Okay, first we see that if you recall back the video, so the attacker or the hacker claimed that she's doing research. Dia tidak malas. Okay, first dia akan gather the information gathering, ataupun kalau dalam istilah cyber security we call it reconnaissance phase. Gathering information. Kita ada target, we gather the information about the target. So apa yang dibuat tadi, we know that kalau attacker ataupun hacker, they have a very good we call it skills, skills yang bagus. Okay, they know how human thinks, they know how human psychology and so on. The first thing, kalau dia approach, if the attacker try to approach Mark Henning tadi first, mostly dia tidak akan diterima lah sebab tak kenal. Tapi apa yang dia pergi adalah dia mencari link kepada Mark Henning tadi, CEO of that company. Siapa? Wife. Okay, wife. Dan dia punya workers dia, okay, pekerja di syarikat tersebut. So one of the vulnerability yang dia boleh masuk adalah melalui, to gather the information is by being a friend to his wife. So dia try to add dia punya wife account and be her friend. Tadi kan contohnya dia mengatakan bahawa dia lihat information tentang wife tersebut daripada universiti tersebut. So dia mengaku bahawa dia daripada universiti tersebut, dan then they are the alumni of that university, and then the attacker know that the wife, and then try to be friend with the wife. So bila kita jadi rakan di social media, kita akan dapat lebih banyak information. Okay, so based on that, dia akan spy, monitor what is the activity and so on. Okay, so based on that, dia akan dapat secara tak langsung dia akan dapat tahu the activity of the CEO tadi. Maybe the wife post something on social media stating that, oh, my husband is not at the office, working outside, outstation, and so on. So the attacker know that, okay, based on the social media account, a social media post by the wife. Okay, later on, selepas dah gather the information, okay, so I think that is the things that the CEO right now is not in the not at the office lah, mungkin outside, outstation. Okay, so now the attacker approach Kalau department yang paling mudah yang selalunya corporate yang marketing department adalah satu jabatan yang akan reply to that message dengan cepat. So they try to approach marketing department. So by approaching marketing department, dia dapat kita katakan signature yang bawah tu. So kalau company ni dia menggunakan apa? Itu kita panggil apa bawah tu? Kita punya logo syarikat dan sebagainya. So that attacker akan copy yang tu dan tukarkan kepada nama CEO. Okay, so then dia akan hantar message. So sebelum dia hantar message tu adalah dia akan create satu account, fake account. Okay, tapi kalau you perasan di dalam video ini dia bukanlah Qualikat, tapi dia adalah Qualcat, menggunakan L, domain yang dia daftarkan, sebab kita ada banyak tools yang kita boleh gunakan untuk kita create our own domain. So the domain yang dia create adalah markhanning@Qualcat instead of Qualicat. So kalau kita lihat sekali lalu nampak macam sama. Okay, so the attacker send the message menggunakan email palsu tersebut, okay, kepada semua employee dan ada attach satu file di situ. So employee akan buka the file and then dia akan dijangkiti oleh virus tersebut dan semua file di dalam company itu akan di-encrypt. So kalau untuk buka semua file, sebab dia orang company, so they need the client information, they need the file, they will pay some amount, okay, to the attacker to open the file. So I hope you can grab the idea of this video tentang ransomware attack dan macam mana ransomware attack can happen, okay, dengan menggunakan social media. Sometimes that's why kalau ada orang yang try to add you, you tak kenal, you don't know the person yang try to add you as a friend, okay, so it is an advice not to accept that invitation. Okay, jangan accept that invitation. Usually social media is from someone that you really know, someone yang memang dekat, not to anybody. Okay, so that's why please be careful. Okay, this one, how the attack can happen, starting from being friend with someone which is we are not confirmed whether they are really our friend or not. Okay, I will show again the video to okay. To relate the story. Okay, so this is the video.
How did you decide to become a hacker?
Well, I'm not really sure what it means to become
the CEO
a hacker.
of Qualicat.
That's like some guy in a hoodie who types really fast and stays up all night writing code
This
and
is the
cracking
wife.
passwords.
He add as a friend.
It's not me. I just spy on people and see what makes
So
them
Lisa
click.
accepted. So this is the information about Lisa that the attacker can view.
Mark Hanning, CEO of Qualicart, set to report earnings after their blockbuster IP.
So you consider this a job?
I put a lot of work into this. I'm not lazy. It takes research to figure out the key players, learn all about
Can
them,
you see all
their
under his
families, their
network?
friends, what they care about. You have to understand the company's organization. I get a lot of my information from the sales
Okay,
department.
she started to contact with the marketing department. Okay, with Mario Brenner.
They're
Okay.
always so quick and eager. They're hungry. People trust too
So this
easily.
is how the attacker try to create her domain name using the Qualicat is the real name, but she used Qualcat.
Don't look at the details.
Okay, this is the
I
detail.
do.
Okay, see the email address that she's created, Henning.Qualcat instead of Qualicat. Okay.
Details matter. That's what I'm good at. It has to look completely believable.
Okay, so this is the message that the attacker received from the sales department or the marketing department. Okay, so she copied this. Is it a signature? Okay, something like this. Copy this one.
It has to look familiar. This is where research is
You
important.
can just change
It's
the
not some generic
name,
piece of
the
spam.
name of
It's an email
CEO.
from their boss with their company signature.
Okay, so she tried to create email, okay, that seems legitimate by using the company's
It's
logo.
written in the voice of the boss. It's what he would say if he were writing this.
What about the malware
She,
itself?
she created a message. It makes to look like coming from the CEO. Dia nampak macam datang daripada CEO, but it is not actually.
How does that work?
Somebody else out there already
So this is
wrote
the
all about
application to encrypt the file. They use the application. This is the application to encrypt the file. So you have to input how many amount you want to for the organization to pay to you. Okay.
code that does the actual attack. I'm just using it in the attachment. My
Okay,
skill
done.
is in my ability to get a bunch of people to click on that
Okay,
attachment.
so attach the file.
always
So
wonder
this
what
is
it's
a
like when the
malware
whole thing
file
unfolds on there and
sent to all the employees
when the
under
panic
that
sets in.
organization.
Message after the beep.
Okay.
Hey, this is Rajiv in finance. Call me as soon as you get this. Something's up with my laptop. I can't.
Katie, are you on your way into the office? Something's going on with our file servers.
Karen in HR, our benefits dashboard seems really slow. We're getting calls from users on
So
it.
they download the file and then all the information has been sent to, has been encrypted and then has been sent to the
They're
attacker.
holding us hostage. We're locked out of everything. I can't even check my phone. What about the backup?
That will take days.
We need this fixed now. You pay it. We don't have a choice.
So now they are discussing about decision whether they want to pay or not. So finally they decide to pay because they need the client
We're
information
reporting earnings in
which
2
has been
hours.
But how do
encrypted.
we know that
Just
they'll...
pay it. Put every single person on getting us back up and
Okay,
running.
the paying,
That's the only priority.
payment.
Okay, it's done.
So this is the decrypt key sent to the organization. Okay. Unfortunately, even the organization able to retrieve the information back, the attacker already steal the information and then sell it online. Do you have any idea? Okay, we finished the video. Do you have any idea where they sell the information? Ada information, ada idea di mana informasi itu dijual? Ini cara dia dapatkan informasi, okay, download daripada organisasi tersebut selepas dia after the attacker planted the malware. So they can get the information from the organization and then they sell the information online. So they sell it via dark web. Pernah dengar dark web? So dark web itu adalah jual beli yang pelbagai ada di dalam dark web. Okay. Even to go to dark web, you cannot use your real identity. Okay, you have to go to dark web, we have to go several layers to make sure that you are safe. Otherwise, if you are exposed, your identity has been exposed to the dark web, okay, you will be the next target later lah. Okay, so that's why if you want to go to the dark web, you have to create fake identity, fake email and so on, fake credential, and then using the VPN, and then you have to using onion network, then you can go to the dark web. Okay, so surprisingly, a couple of weeks before, saya ada peluang untuk lihat dark web tu. So we do a search last 2 weeks, couple of months ago, around 2 months back. Saya ada training dengan Cyber Security Malaysia, and then kita boleh lihat apa yang ada dalam dark web. So we do the search. Kami cuba Cyber Security Malaysia, mereka cuba type perkataan Universiti Malaysia Pahang, and then surprisingly there's a lot of information regarding the employee information, the credential. So kita boleh lihat di situ the ID, password, beberapa orang staff di Universiti Malaysia Pahang, di UMP. Okay, so and then kita boleh juga nampak dari mana dia dapat ID dan password tersebut. Salah satunya, surprisingly, it is from the LinkedIn. Okay, so nampak jelas what is the ID for this staff. Okay, apa ID, apa password, dan dari mana mereka dapat ID dan password tersebut. So, actually, sometimes kita tak perasan sebenarnya kita punya information dah berada di dark web. information kita dah dijadikan barang dagangan di dark web. So the best practice, that's why the best practice is to change your password for selama setiap berapa? Setiap 6 months. That is the best practice. But if you can do around 3 months pun, it is better lah. Okay, so that's why, because actually sometimes when you use media social, dekat Facebook, they have a free movie, ada free music, ada a free lah image and so on. When you click the button, okay, click the link, and then you want to watch that video, it is not come from for free. Actually, most of them, they are extracting the information from your system. Kita as a user, kita tak perasan sebab it is not an active attack. It is information kita telah ditarik, okay, dan diletakkan di dark web. Alright, so that is from social media. Okay, the free movies, the free music that we listen to, that we download, we click the link, okay, that time our information has been extracted and then has been sold online. Okay, so it is a good practice to change your password every 6 months actually. Dan password tersebut, dia sebab the attacker, they know people, we tend to use same password untuk semua aplikasi. Am I right? It is very hard for us to remember a lot of password. So if they can gain password and ID, one password and ID, that is a probability that the same ID and password has been used to other application, to other website. Okay, so be careful, okay, for what you click online. Okay, so that is how they can do the attack. All right. Okay ke? Boleh? If you have any question, I think you can ask. Okay, you can directly ask. Boleh saya teruskan? Okay, boleh. Okay, good. Alright. So, this is the methods yang digunakan tadi di dalam video tersebut. First, social engineering. Trying to be friend with the wife, the CEO wife. Okay, collecting the information. Okay, that is the social engineering methods. Okay, try to be friendly, try to become a friend of that target. Okay, so that is social engineering. Okay, sometimes kalau even kita sebenarnya bila kita di kedai makan, di restoran, we just have a chit chat with our friends. Sometimes we didn't notice that other people are collecting the information from us. Okay, for example, kalau ada new person kita tidak kenal, yang tak dikenali, approach us, someone we didn't know come and approach us, and then asking us about our name. So what is our birth date? Where we are coming from? So what is the name of our cat? What is the name of our dogs, for example? So the pets, right? So that is actually they are collecting the information, because some people that they love to put their own name, their birthday, their pet's name as the ID and password. Okay, so that is one of the techniques they use to gain the information from the target. And then another method used is identity theft. So the attacker try to steal the information, steal the identity of the CEO. Okay, so she sent the message as a CEO. This is and then creating the fake account, the fake Gmail account, email account. Okay, and then the last one, phishing. Okay, by having the attachment, click the attachment, so all the information will go to the attacker. All right, so that is the techniques used or the methods the attacker used from the previous video, how they can get the information from the target. Okay, another video. Okay, so this is from TikTok. The title of the video is "Be Careful What You Share on Social Media." Okay, let's see the. Can you see the video?
Hey, Serena.
How about the audio?
Yes.
Audio okay?
Okay.
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 All right, so I will start the video. This is from the TikTok. This person actually sharing what kind of sharing that she has, okay, in social media.
Hey Serena. Yeah? What you got in your bag? It's my new heels for graduation. Good morning, guys. Guess what day it is? It's my birthday. Huh? Where are these charges coming from? Hey Serena. Yeah?
Okay, boleh dapat tak? This video is all about what this video is all about. Video ini tentang how Serena share her information via the social media. So the attacker, what is the information that the attacker can get from this account? Okay, from her post. One is, what is it? Her name, Serena Abdullah. And then later on, it is the IC number. Okay, from the Serena. From the, this one, the certificate. This is the IC. Okay. Then later on.
Good morning, guys. Guess what day it is? It's my birthday.
Her birthday, February 14, 2019. Birthday. Her address. Okay. This one is very dangerous. Okay, sometimes we didn't notice the image that we took is actually has information like this one. This is the card, your bank card. Okay, so they have the information on top of that. The card number. And then if you flip, sometimes it shows the code for the card number. So based on that, the hacker, okay, make a payment. He buys something and so on, and then use this information to pay for that transaction. Okay, so this is how sometimes we, there's so many cases, even in Malaysia. Okay, so they said that they didn't do that transaction, but however, okay, they received the notification, okay, that the payment has been completed and so on. So this is how the things happen, okay, based on the information from social media, okay, based on the information extracted from the social media, okay. So now she just received the notification, okay, stating that she has been charged for this transaction. Okay, so that is how actually your information can be leaked and then can be used for this kind of for this kind of purpose. Right. Okay, so this is how actually the information from social media can be leaked to the attacker. This is some example of cases, okay, attacks that happen via social media. Okay, look at this one, for example, phishing. This is from London, okay, London-based photographer Mia Ash, connected with corporate employees. Okay, the attacker disseminate this malware called QPRAT through social media. Okay, and hijack the victim's devices. Okay, so this is basically identity theft. Okay, using this person information. So there's a lot of other cases related to social media. Okay. Okay, this one. If I want to relate it to our campus, kalau di campus, macam mana contohnya? This is example of the case that happened in campus. The first one, okay, stealing from libraries. This is 2018. So it is from the fake websites, login. So what the target by the attacker is the IPs. Okay, the IPs, because the library, they put all the information about the IPs and so on. So that is the target. Okay. Academic data and intellectual property. Okay, intellectual property that you are working on. So they will try to get that information stolen from the libraries. Okay, this is in the UK. And then this one, American universities paid 1.9 million into a fraudster bank account. So this one is based, this attack is based on the email-based invoice from a criminal posing as their contracted construction company. Okay. And then the third one, it is 2018. GISC, non-profit organization that provide digital services, okay, in UK's education. So this is impacted by the malware. Okay, that they found that phishing attacks and malware were present in the top 3 concern of security professionals in UK's educational website. Okay, so this is the example of attacks on academic institution. Okay, so what they can do with that information? Okay, can you imagine? Let's say sebenarnya attack ini berlaku hampir setiap masa. Kalau kita lihat, kalau kita tanya, saya pun pernah bertanya dengan IT department, okay, in this university. So actually, the attack happen almost all the time. Kita kata attempt, cuma dia berjaya ataupun tidak. Sebab tu kita sometimes we didn't realize actually there's an attack, tapi dia telah berjaya di-block oleh kita punya IT personnel. Okay, staff IT kita dah berjaya block sebelum dia dapat masuk ke kita punya network. Okay, so what happened? Let's say lah, what happened? Usually campus ni dia tak menjadi target sangat sebab it is less lah. Selalunya organisasi macam office, okay, yang organisasi yang melibatkan banyak klien data. That is the target. Campus jarang berlaku, tapi ada juga yang berlaku. So this is what can happen if the attack successfully enter the network of our campus. Okay, what they can do? For example, they can change the information. Okay, for example, we have this kind of fees. So they can change the fees, students' results, student timetable. So this will create a chaos. Akan jadi sangat high wire kita punya systems if all the data have been changed. Okay, the results and so on. So how we want to collect the fees? Let's say actually the student's fees is like that, but suddenly the attacker changed the fees that we have to collect. Okay, so this one also will be akan ada impact kepada financial. Okay. On top of that, they can steal the information. Okay, for example, kalau student masuk log on ke dalam sistem, okay, dia punya kalau kita di sini pun ada sistem untuk student, contohnya registration and so on. They can do self-registration, so they have the system they can use. So they put ID and password. Even if the attacker able to get that information, walau attacker dapat information tersebut, ID dan password, they can use it. Most probably, the students use the same password to all the application that they have. So that is still of information, dia punya credential, ID, password. And then if for example, university, we pay something online so they can bypass the transaction. And then this is one of the most part, a ransomware attack, encrypt the information. So we cannot view the information of our student, of our staff, and so on, okay, because the information has been encrypted. So this is a possibility if the attacker or hacker able to penetrate to our system, okay. That is the impact here. Okay, communication, organization, other organization, for example, company, let's say we have company A, company B. Dia ada juga tahu bila ada company yang try to get the information about the tender. They are fighting for a tender, for example. So they want to know the information, how much this company offer to get the tender. Okay, so they hire hacker to penetrate the system of this company to get that kind of information. So that is the case that happened. And then commercial lab, for example, yang deal with IP, patent, kita panggil the trade secret, okay, kita panggil intellectual property, IP. Okay, so let's say we have cosmetic formulation, medication formulation. So that is what is they're trying to get, okay, by penetrating this organization. And then hospital. Okay, this is the term, medjack or medical hijack. I think last year, one hospital at US, okay, at America, has been sued by their clients, okay, because the information has been leaked. Sebab kalau hospital kebanyakan di negara sana, contohnya bila dia ambil darah ataupun maklumat sebegitu, dia terus masuk sebab dia menggunakan IoT system. Device yang cek darah, tekanan darah dan sebagainya akan terus terhubung dengan information security. So all the information will be stored there. Tapi apa yang berlaku, medjack ni, during the transmission of the data, dia kena hijack dan data itu telah diambil oleh attacker. Okay, so the information has been stolen, and then all the clients at this hospital sued the hospital because of the information leakage. Okay, the information has been, dia ada breach di situ. And then also other organization, selalunya military lah. For example, this is between country usually. And then the hacker, we call it state-sponsored hacker. Okay, one of the, kalau lihat contoh North Korea, Korea Utara. So Korea Utara, dia ada teams of hackers yang bekerja untuk hack other country. So sebelum ini dia telah berjaya hack Bank of Bangladesh dan telah mencuri duit daripada Bank of Bangladesh. Okay, so this is one of the things lah. Contoh yang macam ini ada juga yang berlaku daripada social media. For example, medjack. Okay, because the staff at the hospital, okay, they open the social media and then click something, and then menyebabkan attacker berjaya masuk ke dalam sistem hospital. Okay, that's why they can get that information. Okay, via social media. Now this one medjack. Ada also the same. That's why ada company yang tidak membenarkan penggunaan media sosial di dalam organisasi. Okay, so this is the impact. Okay, sebenarnya sometimes kita tak perasan bahawa bila kita dah klik kita punya attachment yang ada dalam social media, sebenarnya kita sedang dimonitor. Okay, tengah dimonitor, and then some of our information juga telah dicuri dan dijual di dark web. Okay, and then maklumat ni bila dia dah leakage, dia akan affect on confidentiality. So confidentiality akan menyebabkan client loss. Okay, company loss of credibility amongst client, and then loss of business, okay, and then loss of money. On top of that, okay, bila kita lihat social media, kalau ada someone yang create fake account, okay, and then he or she will try to spread fake news. Ini banyak terjadi kawan saya pun pernah menjadi mangsa, namanya dah digunakan untuk create new account tapi fake one, it is not the real person, tapi contohnya macam minta duit. Okay, kata dia dalam kesusahan, okay, they need money. So we as a friend, we help them. Okay, but it is actually not the real person lah. And then some of them create fake news, which will create panic, okay, among the society. And then some of them ada cyberbully, okay, from the fake account yang create the fake account. Okay, this is example of data which has been leaked at the hospital. This one happened in Kuala Terengganu. Okay, when this one is in Malaysia. So pesakit ini telah menyaman hospital kerana maklumat mereka telah terdedah. Mereka adalah pesakit COVID dan maklumat mereka terdedah dan ditularkan di social media. Okay, this is loss of confidentiality. Okay, kerahsiaan. And then this is the message. Yang ini message yang berlegar-legar di social media around Malaysia. So this is from dekat WhatsApp. So dia ada satu file yang dia attach. Okay, so this is to invitation for untuk majlis perkahwinan. So if you click this one, if you click this APK file, okay, nanti dia akan dapat information, dia akan dapat ambil information daripada you punya sistem. Okay, so this is through WhatsApp. And then this is berlegar-legar juga di WhatsApp, okay, about the tentang wabak. Okay, so this one create panic to the, this one fake news, create panic to the society. Okay, okay, sikit lagi. Okay, saya nak tunjuk macam mana betapa mudahnya sebenarnya untuk launch that kind of attack. Ini adalah Kali Linux. Attacker ataupun hackers, this is their favorite tools, Kali Linux. So di dalam Kali Linux, contohnya di sini, saya nak tunjuk betapa mudah sebenarnya untuk kita create satu website yang clone website. Kalau kita lihat the page semua sama, okay, tapi ada perbezaannya nanti dia tunjuk. So this is Kali Linux. Okay, so from Kali Linux we can do the social engineering attack, and then we can do the site cloner number 2 ni. Okay, kita boleh clonekan site dan kita boleh masukkan website yang kita nak clonekan. Okay, so okay, ini adalah website Facebook, tapi it is not the real website. Look at the URL. Satu URL. Yeah, this one is very obvious. It is not Facebook. Tapi if we change, we can sometimes the attacker, because they have the website yang boleh change the domain name, they can use Facebook instead of O. They can change it into 0, B00K, not BOOK. Okay, that is the example of URL lah. They can change the URL, okay, to mimic the real one. And then one more thing that we can recognize if they don't have the padlock icon, this icon. Tak ada icon padlock. So this one is not the real website, Facebook website. But what happen if you provide the credential? You want to log in, you masuk the credential. So this one will be sent to the attacker. This is your punya username and this is your punya password. When you click this one, okay, this is the fake website. You insert the information and then this information will be sent to the attacker. So they already know your name, your username and your password for your Facebook. Okay. This is the real Facebook account. You can see that the URL and then this one. That is what I mean by padlock. If you click this padlock, so this is the information that will appear. You can see who issued the certificate, digital certificate to this website, issued by whom, and then the validity period. Okay, fingerprints and so on. Okay, this is the real Facebook. You can check later. Okay, the real Facebook. Okay, this is the real URL, and then we have the padlock. And then if you click the padlock, You can see the digital cert here. This is to identify the real social media, Facebook, the real site. Okay. Okay, this one, enemies of the internet. So there is an organization called, we call it organization that put this country under enemies of the internet. Okay, so the list, sometimes list ini akan keluar masuk lah based on dia punya policy kepada internet dan juga social media. Ada di antara country ni dia limitkan access to social media, for example North Korea and so on. Even China ni dia ada their own punya apps untuk social media. So they try to limit, okay, some because of political issues, because of for example, kalau negara yang belah Arab ni mereka percaya bahawa pendedahan kepada media sosial tu dia akan menyebabkan dari segi aspek agama lah, okay, kelalaian dan sebagainya. And then ada juga yang in term of okay, politics, keagamaan dan juga moral, moral dia punya ni. Okay, sometimes most of them they try to kita katakan sembunyikan information berkaitan the country, not to go outside the country. Okay. This is one of the example etika tata yang ada kita kata garis panduan, guideline. Okay, the last one, this one. Okay, in Malaysia this is the akta yang ada untuk mengawal salah laku terutamanya secara online. Dan kalau lihat, saya tak akan pergi secara detail, cuma saya nak tunjukkan kalau lihat pada tahun, banyak akta digubal sekitar tahun 1990-an. Okay, disebabkan oleh pada waktu tersebut internet dia memang waktu ini adalah zaman internet masuk ke secara inilah pada tahun 1995 and so on masuk ke Malaysia pada tahun inilah. Dan saya rasa juga di sekitar Asia Tenggara pada waktu ini. Sebab tu pada waktu ini banyak akta-akta digubal untuk melindungi pengguna cyber user online, to protect user online. Okay, I think that's all for today. Okay, so sorry for taking too much time. Mungkin kita boleh buka untuk Q&A.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Zahian.
Okay.
Now we open the discussion session, and anyone who want to ask can raise your hand or write in chat box.
Oke, silahkan bertanya teman-teman. Ini materi yang menarik ya, tentang keamanan media sosial khususnya. Yang mau bertanya bisa via chat atau langsung open mic begitu. Oke. Ayo yang mau bertanya? Wah, kalau nggak ada yang bertanya nggak diakhiri ini. Atau mungkin MC-nya dulu atau moderator yang bertanya.
Okay. Tak ada. Harap sharing hari ini bermanfaat untuk semua. Saya minta maaf kalau ada kekurangan.
Okay, maybe Bu Zahra.
Izin masuk ke Ibu. Perkenalkan saya Zahra. Kalau mungkin sambil nunggu teman-teman untuk bertanya ya Bu ya, saya masuk dulu. Mungkin kalau tadi dari beberapa video yang mungkin yang paling menarik yang media sosial tadi ya Bu, yang banyak informasi yang bisa diambil pencuri gitu untuk apa namanya merekap semua data kita dan bahkan mengambil suatu kesimpulan yang bisa tahu apapun kegiatan kita. Berarti salah satu solusinya memang ya jangan posting apapun atau gimana Bu kira-kira?
Okay.
Oke, terima kasih.
Okay. So posting kalau saya sendiri untuk media sosial ini memang secara personalnya tiada. So saya punya media sosial sendiri adalah lebih kepada share, contohnya kalau ada research, project dan sebagainya. Kalau secara personal, we have to limit what we share. Okay, for example, kalau selalunya kalau saya punya practice, even if saya satu gambar tu saya akan kurangkan untuk ambil, dan jika perlu untuk ambil, have to make sure that kita punya surrounding itu ada tak maklumat-maklumat, sometimes paper, ada information yang tertentu sebenarnya termasuk di dalam image yang kita capture. So that's kita kena sangat, we have to be very careful with the things that kita capture dalam image dan kita share. Untuk tidak berkongsi apa-apa tu susah sebab kita menggunakan social media itu untuk kita share. For example, kalau dalam research and so on, kita nak cari collaboration, we have to make ourselves ternampak kan? Okay, visibility. We need visibility. So social media is one of the good platform. But the things that we share, okay, we have to be very careful. We have to be very critical. This information, should I share it? Okay, should I share? We have to ask question. Should I share this information? Okay, and then we have to filter what we put in social media. Okay, some things like kalau image for example, itulah selalunya image lah yang kita boleh capture dari secara tidak sedar apa yang ada di background kita. Orang boleh tahu kita di mana. What is the location? That is something yang image personal. For example, untuk saya it is a big no lah. Even kalau kawan yang ambil dan tag tu pun saya nasihatkan untuk tolong remove daripada. That is what I did untuk kita selamat secara online lah. But we cannot, tapi kita tidak boleh tolak sepenuhnya social media because we need it. Okay. Okay. I hope that one answered your question.
Yes, mungkin ini juga Ma'am. Mungkin atau ada tips lain ya Ma'am, untuk apa ya? Soalnya kan kalau kita tuh kadang nggak posting itu kan nggak eksis gitu. Nah, itu bagaimana tuh untuk menangani yang seperti itu? Karena kan mungkin kalau Ibu gitu, kita di bagian IT atau yang sudah kenal dengan kejahatan cyber itu, kita akan lebih waspada gitu ya Bu ya, untuk memposting, untuk berbagi apapun. Nah, tapi kan kita juga punya kewajiban untuk mengedukasi orang-orang di sekitar kita gitu. Nah, itu kira-kira ada apa ya tips untuk walaupun tetap aman tapi mereka tetap bisa eksis seperti itu.
Okay. So kalau secara teknologi, sebenarnya teknologi yang ada ni sebenarnya dah cukup sebenarnya untuk dia sebenarnya dah banyak teknologi yang digunakan yang ada sekarang yang untuk kita secure kita punya information and so on. Tapi always kita kata the weakest link dalam cycle ni adalah human. Selalunya human because lack of dia punya awareness, dia share. So that one education yang penting. In term of technology, contohnya saya rasa macam even kalau dalam case di Malaysia, saya rasa bank dah buat macam-macam dah sampai kita rasa susah sangat nak access online banking. Dia is trade off untuk access. Tapi the things is, it is always human yang become the weakest link dalam that cycle. For example, secara analogi, contohnya kita ada rumah, kita dah pagar, kita dah letak kunci dan sebagainya, tapi kita tinggalkan kunci tu di luar. Sama juga macam kita letakkan password tu dekat kita punya monitor dan sebagainya. So, I think education to the user itself. Secara teknologi, sebab semua ni dah disecurekan sebenarnya dengan teknologi. Pelbagai teknologi, kalau saya melihat dalam konteks saya di sini lah kebanyakannya, dan kalau kita lihat survey yang dilakukan, it is not the technology that cause that kind of lack of technology, tetapi disebabkan of users itself, human di sini yang mendedahkan diri dia kepada that kind of attack. So actually it is education and then awareness should be given lah, the training to the user itself. Okay.
Yes, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you. Next, we have question from chat box from Shaiful. How should we do when our social media got ransomware?
Okay. How should we do when our social media got ransomware? You just have to, that is the problem. Ransomware, meaning that if you want to get back our social media, want to get back our data, we have to pay to them. They don't have any, we have to decide whether we want to pay or not to pay. Tapi kalau kita ada information yang sangat penting untuk diri kita, memang kita akan choose untuk pay the ransomware. So that's why first adalah prevention. It is not, don't wait until you become the tapi itu susah sebenarnya, sangat susah walaupun kita berhati-hati. Saya boleh katakan bahawa di cyber security Malaysia sendiri, staff dia pun boleh kena scam, boleh kena attack. Memang tiada satu cara yang memang kita katakan untuk ni, tapi sebenarnya prevention tu dia tidak boleh terus jadi zero, just to reduce the risk. Okay, reduce the risk is by having that kind of precaution lah, kita kena ada precaution. Prevention just reduce the risk, not untuk jadikan dia sehingga kosong terus. Nah, tak ada. Just kurangkan risiko. Kalau ditanya tentang soalan ini, bagaimana untuk kalau kita dah terkena ransomware, kalau ikut kes yang datang pun memang ransomware, sama ada kita just let go the information ataupun we have to pay to get back the information. Memang tak ada cara lain. Itu saja. Okay?
Okay. Saiful, is it enough?
Okay, I think that's all right.
Yeah, thank you, Miss.
Okay.
Now from Ulil Albab, di Indonesia, data-data informasi apa saja yang biasanya dicari oleh hacker ketika melihat informasi-informasi yang kita posting di media sosial agar kita bisa meminimalisir informasi bocor dan kita tetap bisa aktif di sosial media. Is it the same question with Bu Zahra before?
Okay. Information yang bisa dicari oleh hacker ketika melihat informasi. Tadi based on the video kita dah lihat kan informasi yang dia boleh ambil. Okay, selalunya daripada informasi tersebut, sometimes contohnya daripada nama, daripada birthday. Tapi benda itu kita tak post secara bertulis, mungkin daripada gambar, mungkin daripada tarikh sambutan hari jadi itu kita boleh lihat itu adalah birthday kita. So and then we post something about our pets kan, the name of the pets. So that one akan boleh, selalunya itu adalah dia boleh buat secara kita kata brute force attack. Dia guess combination of ID and password based on information yang ada, yang dia dapat extract daripada social media. Okay, so ID and password based on the information. Okay, maybe kita suka pergi ke sesuatu tempat. Okay, mungkin daripada tempat tu, the word tempat itu sendiri, lokasi itu pula boleh juga jadi kita punya ID dan juga password. That is one the information that yang kita boleh extract daripada media sosial. Sebab itu yang saya katakan daripada awal, sebab tendensi human kan, manusia dia suka post, dia suka share, okay, something, tapi apa yang kita share itu memang perlu dilihat, perlu betul-betul dilihat sama ada perlu ataupun tidaklah di media sosial. That is the things that we can do right now. Kalau nak katakan tentang teknologi untuk ni, dan lagi satu, kalau always check the URL. Okay, jangan just klik sahaja without see the URL. Kalau practice saya sendiri, saya suka, I prefer to type the URL instead of copy paste from Google ke apa. So we have to remember lah. Tapi tak apa, that hassle actually helps us. Kita kena masukkan, contohnya Facebook, saya akan type facebook.com. Okay, tidak sebab takut kalau sometimes bila kita copy daripada lain, it is not Facebook, tapi instead of 0, kosong, O, dia adalah kosong. Okay, that is the example lah. The things that we can do. Okay, always check the URL. Okay, and then so aktif di media sosial ini, saya rasa untuk aktif, tapi kita kena limitkan apa yang kita kongsikan, persekitaran, gambar, image. That's the things that we have to limit lah. Okay, kalau boleh dilimitkan. Alright. Okay. Harap menjawab yang itu.
Is it enough, Ulil? Okay. Next question.
Regulasi.
Dari Putri. Bagaimana regulasi dan kebijakan privasi berkembang di dunia media sosial?
Regulasi,
like ACTA maybe in Malaysia.
Oh, okay. Dan kalau kita lihat ACTA ini, sebenarnya dia tidak statik ya. Kalau lihat, kalau saya boleh bercakap sebab yang saya tahu tentang konteks Malaysia lah, selalu dia akan untuk kita, kalau dia sentiasa ada pindaan, amendment, based on the situation. Okay, kalau contoh, kita akan nampak setiap beberapa tahun, kalau contoh ACTA yang dia ada amendment, dibuat amendment, pindaan, supaya dia relevan dengan okay, contohnya macam ini okay, sentiasa ada pindaan dibuat supaya dia relevan dengan situasi dan juga sebab attacks ni ada pelbagai dia akan so untuk kekal relevan, so regulasi ataupun act ni kita akan buat pindaan amendment based on the situation yang happen during that time. Okay, so harap menjawab iaitu.
Is it correct or maybe
So, jangan jawapan tersebut ataupun ingin ditanya lagi.
Is it enough? Okay, now next question dari Ilham. Apakah ada solusi saat akun sosial media kita mendapat serangan cyber pertama kali seperti ada notif login di perangkat lain?
Solusi saat sosmed kita mendapat serangan cyber pertama kali. Okay, I don't get this question. Macam mana ni?
Jadi ketika ada serangan begitu Ibu mungkin ya maksudnya. Ketika ada serangan pertama kali kita harus melakukan apa? What should we do if we got attacked by attacker?
Okay. Alright. So dalam case di sini kita ada authority kan yang kita boleh report to this kind of attack. Selalunya satu kita boleh report kepada macam Facebook kan. Okay, kita boleh report to the Facebook untuk notify about that kind of attack. So Facebook mungkin boleh buat prevention sama ada untuk block account daripada attacker tersebut. And then the next one is melalui authority. Okay, kalau di Malaysia kita panggil Suruhanjaya Komunikasi. So we need to do a report kepada badan tersebut lah. Okay, contohnya kalau macam ada kes kecurian identiti dan sebagainya, okay, ataupun data kita dah diambil melalui media sosial, so report kepada ni lah. Contohnya macam the social media we have Facebook kan. Okay, so that is the way that we can do untuk menghadapi serangan tersebut. Tetapi macam saya kata tadi, prevention adalah the best one lah. Kalau dah terkena, maklumat tu telah pun diambil. Okay, so what we can do, okay, kalau macam Facebook, ID dan password telah ni, mungkin kita boleh change the ID dan juga password lah, segera tukar ID dan juga password, ataupun kalau extreme one, kita deactivate the account. Maybe later we have to create the new account. Okay, so that is the things that we can do lah kalau untuk deal with the attacks. Okay, supaya kita stop the attack daripada terus dia, bila dia dapat ID dan password, dia boleh terus guna the account, tapi kita boleh cepat-cepat kita deactivate our account ataupun then make a report to the Facebook, dalam kes Facebook lah. Okay. Alright, ada lagi?
Is it enough for Ilham? Maybe we open for one question more or two.
Tidak ada sepertinya.
Ada lagi?
Okay. Jika sudah cukup, maybe I will give a conclusion. But before that, we can give a reaction like applause for Dr. Zahian Ismail for a good and very insightful presentation. And now I will let me give the conclusion. From the first, we got introduction of the social media that we are familiar with, such as Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, and others. Then definition of social media, like a platform that connects one individual to another worldwide. And we got information about social media penetration. It has been explained how social media start to gain popularity and widespread use both in Malaysia and Indonesia. Then we can understand that attacks on social media and leakage of company or organization information have various methods, like seperti contoh sebelumnya, impersonating a CEO from an organization and manipulating and menyerang finansial perusahaan. Dan salah satunya untuk preventif dengan cara mengganti password selama 6 bulan. Dan attack can happen to anyone, whether it's an individual or a large group, such as university, campus, laboratory, company, and other. Then please pay close attention, because a single click can expose our information and make us vulnerable to attacks. Okay, that's enough from me, and maybe I will give it back to Regina. Thank you.
Good one, Tazkiyah. It's very good summary. Thank you.
Okay, maybe Dr. Zahian will give one kesan-pesan before
closing statement.
Yeah, closing statement.
Closing statement. Okay, so I hope that the sharing today boleh menjadi manfaat kepada semualah. So selalu daripada saya tak ada banyak, cuma saya cuba untuk berkongsi apa yang saya tahu, dan harapnya selepas ini kita boleh sedikit sebanyak daripada ilmu yang dapat hari ini, kita boleh jadi berhati-hati untuk media sosial. Kita memang memerlukan media sosial. Okay, this is for our visibility. Kalau career ataupun untuk social, untuk communicate, okay, we need social media, but be careful on what you share online. Okay, and then try to limit. Okay, jangan terlalu mendedahkan terlalu mendedahkan maklumat-maklumat dan tapis, filter what you shared online. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Zahian Ismail. And now I will give to Regina. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Assalamualaikum.
Oke, saya ucapkan terima kasih kepada pemateri kita, yaitu Dr. Zahian binti Ismail, juga moderator kita, Saudari Nurul Tazkiyah Adam. Semoga ilmu yang kita dapatkan hari ini dapat bermanfaat dan tersampaikan pada teman-teman semua. Menuju acara selanjutnya, yaitu sesi foto bersama yang akan dipandu oleh